Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Oh, but first, let's check your weather forecast for northeast Montana. Looks like this. Today, sunny, slight chance of showers in the morning, highs near 90 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Those should decrease a bit after midnight. Lows near 60. Sunday, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers in the morning, then mostly clear, but you still may see a few showers and thunderstorms, so keep your little peepers open for that in the afternoon and evening. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. Now remember, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecasts, and a link to this week's Montana Outdoor Podcast featuring part 2 of my discussion with award-winning documentary director Tom Opry, talking about his amazing film called The Real Yellowstone. I wrap up my discussion with Tom, and we talk about, well, for the lack of a better term, a showdown that's coming with farmers, ranchers, and hunters and anglers on one side and the extreme environmentalist groups on the other side.
A lot of ranches are barely hanging on.
Feels like a ticking time bomb that someday it's all going to catch.
The Real Yellowstone.
That and more is awaiting for you. Plus, remember, gang, this morning we're going to be basing our trivia questions on the one and only go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
And that there Riggercast is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. Back with the captain and the weekend review in 30 seconds.
Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer is Western Montana's Diamond Sea trailer dealer. Rocky Mountain has it all in one convenient location. New Diamond Sea trailer equipment sales with financing options available, service and parts. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30. Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, 5680 Expressway in Missoula, or call for information at 406-549-4243. And for more inventory options on the web at rmtte.com.
Hey, in Livingston, would you please shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods? They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Well, it's a little far for me to travel down to Livingston. I think I'll do the sporting goods store D&G, which is Montana Outdoor approved. Mm-hmm. It's pretty close to me because I'm in the Fort Peck, Montana Outdoor Radio Show headquarters. Who am I? Well, let me look at my name tag.
There you go.
I'm the NAPCA.
Yeah, upside down.
Oh, that's backwards.
Yes.
I'm the captain.
There you
go. Good morning. In the command center, we have the director, Deadeye Denny.
Good morning, Captain.
When we have Miguel Lee, who is answering them telephones, and let's see, we got Kokanee Quinn, who's cooking in the kitchen, and we have Don Riggerdale, who took possibly the longest non-eventful weather forecast and promo for his podcast to eat into my time on Weekend Review.
It was thorough,
I really
Captain.
appreciate it, Don.
It was thorough. Thorough.
It was very thorough. Okay, now, salmon fishing. This is the Chinook salmon fishing mecca of Montana. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Director, you're into words. What does mecca mean? What is the meaning, the definition of Mecca?
Well, it is like the ultimate place for certain events or happenings,
Gathering,
such as
right?
It's also
such as salmon fishing.
the center of the Muslim nation. Yes.
Yeah, I actually asked the question to the director, Downrigger.
I know, but
know things sometimes,
you
too.
know I'm going to butt in. You know that.
And so far, the way your open is going, if you want to know backwards, I think it's a chem. Mecca is a chem. A chem. Backward.
Everybody wants
So anyway,
to be there.
it's good to know I used that word properly.
I think you did, yeah.
Because
Sort of.
the salmon, there's Chinook salmon being caught by everybody that I know of. I mean, obviously there might be some people that go out there and get skunked, and that's when the blackjaw man and the captain go out. We're candidate number one for that, but we're going to be out there. I don't know. I haven't touched bases with. I call him GR. Gary, that's short for Gary Reed. I said, GR, where are you? In Plentywood or are you at Fort Peck? And he hasn't got back to me yet. So I'm probably going to do a little maintenance around here in the old household. I will say this. Kathy and Jody Goodman, who listen to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show every Saturday morning, and of course Kathy gives away hat and trivia. They caught 5 yesterday.
Oh, really?
Good day, and all of them were between 15 and 19 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, she
That
said
sounds like a fun day.
she said hi on the on Facebook right now. So hi, Kathy.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Hall Monitor. I appreciate you letting me know that. Helena Hauser, not Hauser. Yeah, it would be Hauser. No, Holter Reservoir.
Near Helena.
Trevor Johnson is catching the bejesus out of, what does that mean, bejesus, Director?
I can Google it.
It's considered the Mecca of silly words you shouldn't use.
I know it makes him cry when you do that to his name.
So they're catching kokanee there. They're catching Chinook
Big
salmon
ones.
here. They're catching whitefish at Flathead Lake. We got a lot to cover during the radio show. And we also have the Hell Creek Walleye Tournament that's going to take place today and tomorrow out of Hell Creek here in Fort Peck. And I got good news.
Yes.
They have reversed the negative entries into the walleye tournaments. The only tournament that did that this year. They got 43 teams. Last year, they had 42.
I see. Okay. So they're going on the up. There we go.
Uptrending. Okay.
Now, that's an important tournament because it kind of finishes out who gets Angler of the Year in the Fort Peck Fishing Series. And guess what? Clyde Phipps and Brem Phipps, who won it last year with 98.4 pounds, they must have been disappointed. They usually catch over 100. They're going to be in the tournament. Colby Tognetti, who is the owner, along with his dad, John, of Sports Center in Lewistown, they got second last year. His team was, along with Jacob, my computer just went dark, DeRosier, 86.36 pounds. So it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out, and we'll have the results as soon as we get them on MontanaOutdoor.com on our Tourney Trail delivery.
Hey,
and that
Captain.
is the last walleye tournament of the 2025 walleye series and includes all the lakes in the state of Montana.
Hey, Captain.
So,
who is Brem Phipps fishing with again?
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm glad you caught that, Downrigger. Clyde Phipps. That must be his dad. Maybe he's not fishing with McFadden.
Yeah,
Chris
that's what I was
McFadden.
wondering, because usually it's Brem Phipps and McFadden fishing together. So,
Hey, thank you for publicly bringing that out, that I made that mistake.
It's
I
my
appreciate
pleasure.
that.
Yeah. Big dummy.
So that'll be interesting. Tune in.
Yeah.
Tune into the MontanaOutdoor.com website. Later on today, we'll find out who is Brem Phipps really fishing with today
We might
in the
get it
Hell
right.
Creek Walleye Tournament. The suspense will be pretty high
Cut it with
for
a
you to
knife.
know. Okay. we got tickets to give away for the Randy Travis concert. He's playing in Butte in Missoula. We're going to give Butte tickets away today. The director will tell us how we're going to do that, I suppose, later on in the show, because I think we're about up with is time up for the weekend review?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, the show is starting to not be the mecca of people wanting to hear things.
You're scaring the bejesus
Well,
out of them.
But we have had three. We have had 3 calls asking if we could do the podcast promo again.
I'm getting lots of texts and emails
We'll
about
replay
that.
on that.
Can I hear that?
Sorry, Captain. You were trying so hard to intro Greg Lemon there, and I interrupted you.
Greg, don't leave.
Greg
Don't
Lemon.
leave, Greg, sit down.
He works for Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, and he's got a report for us. It's called News from the Field. Let's hear it right now on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Morning, Captain. FWP wardens recently charged 7 individuals from Montana and Washington State for several poaching incidents involving bull elk and mule deer in the Bull Mountains near Roundup between 2020 and 2024. The investigation, with information provided by a confidential informant, included wardens finding that a group of hunters, both residents and non-residents, killed several large bull elk in hunting district 590 without the required permit. They also killed several large mule deer without a hunting license. During the investigation, Montana wardens traveled to Washington State to execute search warrants and seize several mounts of unlawfully killed elk and deer. Wardens also seized multiple elk and deer mounts in Montana. In total, 11 mounts were seized as evidence in the investigation. The individuals involved in this case have been issued 34 charges and 13 warnings by FWP wardens. These charges total close to $23,000 in bond and restitution. As always, anyone with information about crimes against wildlife on state lands is encouraged to visit tipmont.mt.gov. We've had a few questions recently from hunters wondering when the antelope drawing will take place. Every year, this last big game drawing is delayed until late summer because our biologists are in the field doing antelope surveys. The survey data gives FWP information on antelope herd health and how much hunting harvest a population can take and still remain healthy. It's another example of how the work FWP biologists do in monitoring big game populations translates directly into hunting opportunity. The antelope drawing should take place in the coming weeks. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks, Captain.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Hungry and in a hurry? Your local Town Pump's the perfect place to grab and go. Corn dogs in the deli are 2 for $3. Plus, medium and large fountain drinks are only $1.59. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, ATV. Just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service at First Security Bank, member FDIC. And straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Placer Motors statewide trivia with Downrigger Dale. What might the topic be for the 6 a.m. hour audience, Downrigger?
Oh, that topic is, come on now, I went to church. How come I can't do that now?
We will see if we can make you a winner right after this on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Interesting.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana Montana waters. If you love getting out of Montana's lakes and rivers, you know how special our waters are. But pests like zebra mussels and Eurasian watermill foil can harm fishing and boating opportunities.
You can help protect Montana's waters.
Please clean all mud, plants, and debris off your boat, recreational equipment, and fishing gear before you leave the access site. Drain water from motors, live wells, and bilges. Allow your boat and recreational equipment time to dry before the next outing.
And no matter what type of watercraft you use, stop at all roadside inspection stations.
Together we can protect Montana's waters.
Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/AIS.
You can't beat camping and fishing in Montana as you sit by a campfire after a great day of fishing. Know what to fish bite on and get the gear for camping that works for you from a Montana outdoor-approved sporting goods store. They always give you the best products, service, and advice. In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western. In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. They all have local knowledge and are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
At long last, my dream come true.
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Good morning, 6:23 Trivia Time with Downriver Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors. Let's see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2025 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. It'll help you take as far as you want to explore with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and up to 32 miles per gallon, plus up to 9.5 inches of ground clearance. The 2025 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you. Manufacturer estimated highway fuel economy on 2025 Subaru Outback non-turbo models. Actual mileage may vary. From our lot to your driveway, come see how Placer Subaru in Helena is transforming the car buying experience. Test drive a 2025 Subaru Outback today.
Alrighty, our winner will be getting a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. We got a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book Glacier Day Hikes. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Steve Harada, a Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point utility key ring featuring a bottle opener, tape measure, and flashlight. How might that come in handy, Downrigger?
Well, those are your tools to salvation, my friends.
Word.
Use them wisely.
And from Kathy Goodman at silverthreadsouterwear.com in Great Falls, a Hook'em fishing ball cap. Really cool ball cap. It's gray with white mesh and a 406 leather patch in the shape of Montana. And the number to call if you know the answer to Downrigger's trivia question and you have not won any prize in the past 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 to play and win.
Thank you very much, Director.
Yes, sir.
You know, of course, one of my favorite websites is our own MontanaOutdoor.com. Now, hopefully most of you have taken a look at the website and received benefit from its info or a chuckle or two from its great videos. So let's see who is looking at the site. A recent article talks about 2 states that finally dropped their ban on no hunting on Sundays. Which states were those? Were they A, Pennsylvania and Connecticut, B, Virginia and West Virginia, or is it C, Georgia and Alabama? Question again is, which 2 states dropped their ban on no hunting on Sundays? Is it A, Pennsylvania and Connecticut, B, Virginia and West Virginia, or C, Georgia and Alabama?
Good one. 406-721-1290. If you ain't won no prize in the past 6 months. While we wait for that winner, let's check in with the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte and Bart at Capital Sports in Helena.
Hey, it's Mike from the Stonefly Fly Shop here in Butte, Montana. Well, obviously summer is in full swing, and fishing is actually pretty good out there. First and foremost, definitely research your Montana fishing restrictions and know what hoot owl enclosures are going on at the time. That could be potentially changing daily, so know what water you're going to and when you can and cannot fish. The Big Hole River, early in the morning is definitely the time to do it. The whole river is hoot owl, and upper and lower is closed, so check that out. But if you get out early, fish the riffles, streamers in the riffles. Some of your terrestrials are starting to do pretty good. Small purple hazes and missing links are definitely go-tos for dry fly stuff. You may run into PMDs and yellow sallies before that 2 p.m. Closure. The upper Madison is definitely a good option. Look for terrestrials over there. With a dropper rig is definitely the way to go. Georgetown Lake is continuing to produce fish. Your big traveling sedge caddis in the evenings, your damsels in the morning, leeches, damsel nymphs, when it's not happening on top, are definitely still producing some fish. Rock Creek is always a good option. There are some restrictions over there, so definitely look at those. But terrestrials over there are starting to pick up. Hoppers, ants, beetles, droppers are always a good option with those jig nymphs, Spanish bullets, things like that. Any questions, give the shop a call at 406-494-0707. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and enjoy the summer.
Hey, folks, this is Bart down at Capital Sports with the weekly fishing report for the Helena area. Well, the best reports that I'm getting this week are out of Holter. We're hearing good reports of guys catching lots of rainbow trout, trolling around with crankbaits and catching a few perch, jigging in the weed beds with some Swedish pimples, and getting a few reports of walleyes, but they've been a little harder to come by than the perch and the rainbows, and even fewer reports of the kokanees, although I have heard of a few big ones this week out there. We're also getting good reports of lots of walleyes down at the south end of Canyon Ferry. Walleyes don't seem to be very large out there this year, but they're very willing, and mostly guys are dragging bottom bouncers to catch them out there. Very little on Hauser this week. I have been hearing about a few rainbows caught and a few walleyes, but just not a lot of activity out there. So if you're looking for more information, stop in and see us at Capital Sport.
All righty, Bart, thank you. We have a contestant on the line for Placer Motors Trivia, Vic Crace in Libby. How are you doing this morning there, Vic?
I'm doing good.
All right, good to have you on board and part of the show family. What do you got there, Downrigger?
Well, here's what I'm wondering. If you've been watching our website, the question is, which 2 states have removed their ban of no hunting on Sundays? Is it A, Pennsylvania and Connecticut, B, Virginia and West Virginia, or C, Georgia and Alabama?
What do you think, Vic?
It's A, Pennsylvania and Connecticut.
Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, Pennsylvania and Connecticut have something big to celebrate. Both states just repealed their long-standing Sunday hunting bans. Pennsylvania's repeal takes effect September 7th and ends a colonial-era blue law, and Connecticut's ban has been in place for well over 100 years. So get out and hunt there, folks over there. Ye are allowed to do so now.
Hey, Vic Crace, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. We got your mailing address. We'll get your prize package mailed your way, okay?
Thank you, guys. Have a good morning.
All right, you too, Vic. Thank you. Vic Crace and Libby, our latest winner. When we come back, we'll be rejoined by the captain. Probably have a chance to talk to Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing, too. And more when the show continues right after this.
The only real estate agent I trust right here in Missoula and the surrounding areas is Jason Baker with the Jason Baker team at Rise Realty. Hey, your friend Sean Hannity here. When you listen to my show, you know I'm very cautious about the stock market, and I prefer bricks and mortar. I prefer real estate. I have the inside track on what's happening in Washington. So what does that mean for you? I'm pretty confident the best days of our economy will be ahead of us, and the real estate market is going to get busier and busier. Now, no matter the reason that you need to make your move, you need talent, you need tools to get your home sold and get on to your next chapter. If you're trying to sell your home and have been trying for months and you're tired of looking at the same for sale sign in your front yard, now is the time to make a friend in real estate that can help turn your challenge into a solution. Call Jason at 552-4443. Online, jasonbakerteam.com. That's jasonbakerteam.com. And then make your move today.
For a fantastic breakfast, lunch, or dinner, a great beer or cocktail, and terrific atmosphere, find yourself in Paradise. Paradise Falls starts serving at 7 a.m. every day, featuring traditional breakfast favorites and Paradise Falls specialty items. For lunch and dinner, there's a huge menu of burgers, sandwiches, steaks, pizzas, salads, pasta dishes, appetizers, and more. And of course, a full bar and all those TVs. Whether you want to sit inside or out on the beautiful, spacious deck, make it family-friendly. Paradise Falls, 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
Is your chariot, car, not quite conquering the roads like it used to? Spartan's Tuning is here to turn your ride into a true road warrior. Their legion of expert mechanics is armed to the teeth with state-of-the-art technology, offering alignments to keep you straight on your path or brake services to halt any retreat. Call Spartan's Tuning, 406-728-4081. Spartan's Tuning, where your car's performance is the battlefield and victory is the only outcome.
It's Pinball Mania at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store. Every Tuesday and Thursday evening, starting at 6 p.m., you can win cash prizes. Players play and players win at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store at the corner of Brooks and South Reserve, Missoula.
With bike season in full swing, the Bicycle Hangar is here to keep Missoula out and riding. At the Bicycle Hangar, we have an extensive inventory with Western Montana's largest selection of bikes from Giant, Yeti, Jamis, and the largest variety of e-bikes in town. Along with tools, clothing, and protective gear, the Bicycle Hangar has everything you could dream of to get out and enjoy the trails. Add on a top-notch service center, e-bike rentals, and free service for life. At the Bicycle Hangar, we want to be your bike shop.
The Bicycle Hangar, 1801 Brooks, across from Baskin Robbins in Missoula.
We're with Liam after his 4th military move, when being new is starting to get old. We're with all service members and their families. Are you with them? Learn more at uso.org today.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tiorama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Oh, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana. It looks like this today: sunny, haze throughout the region with some isolated thunderstorms on the west side of that region. Highs in the mid-80s to mid-90s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, isolated thunderstorms, lows in the lower 50s to mid-60s. Sunday, sunny, slight chance of thunderstorms, highs in the mid-80s to maybe lower 90s. Sunday night, partly cloudy, slight chance of thunderstorms, lows in the lower 50s to mid-60s. Hey, get the latest in outdoor news and detailed weather forecasts, some great videos. There's some really fun ones to watch there, and oh so much more on the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
And the Riggercast this time is brought to you by the Come On In. We'll be back with the captain. We'll hit the tourney trail, give you a chance to win from the Montana Club, and more, all on the way in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
In Lewistown, be sure to shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
And thank you, Director. Good morning, everybody. It is
Saturday morning. This will be the last Saturday in July.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Mary Beth Kibler is not on the phone. You know, Mary Beth, she showed a deal on Facebook where she caught a salmon.
Yeah.
And about 2 days before that, Myron caught a salmon.
Oh, nice.
So maybe she's out salmon fishing, or maybe she's just getting. I noticed I don't think she's fishing that Hell Creek tournament, but I guess we don't have her right now.
It could be that phone she uses that she got from the dollar store too. Tends to have a little problem.
On clearance.
Yeah, it was on sale.
Yeah,
no batteries included.
So, it's still a rotary dial phone too. That's the problem.
That's weird to see on a mobile too, isn't it?
Well, how about we do just for kicks and giggles?
Yes.
We'll do the Montana Tourney Trail. It's 6:36.
Let's hit the Montana Tourney Trail, brought to you by Warrior Boats. Experience the Warrior difference.
Yeah, fire that warrior up, baby. Let's go. Woo!
Put a fishing rod in mine.
I want to compete in the tourney, baby.
Take me out on the water.
Oh, I want to make some
Put
money.
a fishing rod in my hand.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, yeah.
Well, as we just alluded to, the Hell Creek Walleye Tournament going on this weekend. Good luck to this weekend's competitors. The Hell Creek Walleye Tourney today and tomorrow on Fort Peck for walleye and northern. Also this weekend, the Tri-State Open Buddy Tournament, July 26th, 27th, today and tomorrow on Noxon, and that's for largemouth and smallmouth. Looking ahead a little bit, the Montana Student Angler Season Points event is August 2nd, next Saturday on Lower and Middle Thompson Lake for largemouth bass. Fishing for the Cure, August 9th on Fort Peck for walleye, northern pike, and smallmouth bass. You got the Montana Bass Nation Team Open, September 6th and 7th on Fort Peck Reservoir for smallmouth. The John Arnold Memorial is August 15th on Hauser Lake for walleye and northern pike. And, of course, we'll be talking about this a lot in the upcoming weeks. Fall Mac Days. Can you believe that? September 4th through November 2nd on Flathead Lake for lake trout.
For more information and a complete listing of tournaments around Montana, log on to the Tourney Trail page on MontanaOutdoor.com. It's brought to you by Warrior Boats. Experience the Warrior difference.
All righty. Before we turn it back over to the captain, we might as well do our Montana Club giveaway, shall we,
Yeah,
kids?
let's give away some grub.
Yeah, $27 gift card to celebrate 27 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, courtesy of the Montana Club. You can have a fabulous lunch or dinner at any of their locations. The two in Missoula, as well as locations in Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell.
I can smell it now. It's so good.
And if you have not won any prize in the past 6 months, you are eligible to call in for a chance to win. 406-721-1290. If you'd like to win that Montana Club gift card and you haven't won anything in 6 months, 406-721-1290. Back with that winner right after this.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime Certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
Alrighty, we say good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mike from Park City.
Hey, Mike.
Mike from Park City.
How you doing there this morning, Mike? All good?
Oh, I'm great.
Yeah.
Listen to you guys every Saturday morning on my way to work.
Thank you. We do appreciate that. And Park City, not all that way far away from the Billings, Montana Club, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to drive right by it.
No
Mouth
kidding.
watering.
Wow. It's like we rehearsed this. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
wave at them
But
and say, I'll be there soon.
We've never ever rehearsed anything, so we know that's not the case.
That's not allowed.
Hey, Mike, we appreciate you very much. Let me put you on hold. Miguel will get your mailing address. We'll get that $27 gift card mailed out to you from the Montana Club, okay?
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. That is Mike in Park City, Montana there, Captain.
Ayo, ayo, so
off to work I go. That's for Mike.
Yeah. Listens to us every morning on when he goes into work on Saturday.
Boy, his radio must be broke. Huh? Only gets one channel.
So, Cindy from Fall Mac Days.
Yes.
Evidently, throughout our conversations with her, we were saying, well, how come we can't pick the name of the $10,000 fish?
Yeah, we were a nuisance, weren't we?
We really wanted to do that.
Yeah. So be careful what you ask for. Because she actually called us on it.
Yeah, she did.
And so I did not hear from Miguel. I don't know if he's on strike or what's going on. But
he's on the phone as usual.
Oh, about the names?
And by the way, Miguel, it is too late to put your name in, but we submitted 4 names, and I'm going to tell you what the names are. I'm not going to tell you who put the names in.
I want to know if mine made the cut.
Except I'm going to have to tell you who put this name in because I can't pronounce it correctly. Is it Poseidon?
Oh my goodness!
That's so sad.
No offense, but that's pretty common knowledge.
Poseidon.
I'm about to wear a little paper bag over my head. I'm so ashamed.
Poseidon.
Yeah, he has a trident.
Yeah.
Poseidon, and that was the director's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't going to tell anybody who.
That's a snoozer, isn't it?
It's a good one. King of the Sea.
That was the director's name that he put in, and of course he's got all the background of why he put it in and everything because he's a thoughtful director. He actually does. He thinks about something before he actually does it. Unlike Downriver Dale and I.
Yeah.
And Kokanee probably thinks a little bit too. Okay, so the second name was Gil. Listen to this one, Gil Gates.
I do like that one.
Gil Gates.
Yeah, that was
like
mine.
The Microsoft.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like that. Yeah, Gil Gates. Yeah, because Bill
right,
Gates.
And then there's the money and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
And thank goodness for AI because that's how much work I put into this.
Oh, that should be thrown out immediately.
Yeah, disqualify.
Hey, I'm a modern guy. All right, I embrace modern technology.
That's what I heard.
Here's
lazy guy.
Here's one that is really stupid. Swims with money.
Yeah, that's creative right there.
I wonder
who put that in.
Put that one in there.
Swims with money.
Swims with money.
I have much wampum.
What is the fourth one?
Braggadocious.
All right.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Not as good as swims with money.
You can say braggadocious, but you can't say Poseidon. How about that?
Yeah, kind of fits him, doesn't it?
Braggadocious.
But I guess the deal is that I look at it. What fish or anybody would be named braggadocious, except, of course, for Downriver Dale. That would be a side name for him.
Look at me. I've got a lot of money.
I've got a lot of money. You got a jinga jinga.
Would you pat me on the back? I'm done patting myself on the back. My name is Braggadocious Downriver Dale.
How much you want to bet he only sent in Gil Gates? I'll bet you money.
You know, using
generated
AI,
Gil Gates.
That's like the front-facing sonar of naming fish. You know,
the same thing.
It really is.
Yep.
Just have a self-driving boat and rod. Just brings the fish back.
I'd throw it out. I'd throw it back. Yeah, good analogy.
Well, if the director put it in, he'd give 2 paragraphs why the Poseidon would be the name that you want to call the $10,000 fish. We'll find out what Cindy says.
Okay.
She's going to come back. We put it on her because we, as a crew, we can't decide on anything except that we got to be on the air at 6:06 and we're off the air at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Cindy, I know you're listening. Swims with Money is an excellent name, I think.
Okay, we're going to go on a break. And when we come back, are we going to have time to? We're going to talk to Eddie Mint. Will we have time, Director, to give away a pair of those tickets to the Butte Randy Travis concert?
It will be a squeeze, but yes, sir, I believe we can do that.
That'll be fun.
I can do that.
That'll be fun.
If I quit talking,
yeah,
we'll have
that would help. That would help.
Okay, we're gonna come back. By the way, the judge is in the house.
That would help.
Headquarters. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
My
love is.
Get ready for an unforgettable evening with the legendary Randy Travis at the Motherlode Theater in Butte on August 26th at 7:30 and in Missoula at the Denison Theater on August 27th at 7:30. Randy Travis is touring in 2025 with his More Life Tour, featuring his original band and guest vocalist James Dupree, performing Travis's iconic #1 hits. Randy Travis will be on stage with his wife Mary, engaging with the audience and interacting with the band. Hear his countless hit singles like On the Other Hand, Forever and Ever, Amen,
I'm gonna love you.
and Digging Up Bones. Don't miss Randy Travis, a country music legend performing live. Go to randytravis.com and get your tickets today.
Summer is here and the trails are wide open. Hit the dirt with the Polaris RZR 900, built for power, speed, and control. Charge through fields, climb hills, and kick up dust with unstoppable performance. Smooth handling, rugged suspension, pure adrenaline. This summer, think outside, own the ride, own the outdoors. Polaris RZR 900, get yours today. This is Jeff. Visit us in Lewistown or see us in store for you at lewistownpolaris.com.
Polaris off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate and are not intended for on-road use. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Always wear a helmet and be sure to take a safety training course.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
When it comes to farming, ranching, or even fishing and hunting, you need a truck you can rely on. Even more, you need a buying experience that's hassle-free. Look no further than Missoula Chevrolet, locally owned and operated right here in Missoula, Montana. They offer one low price, plain and simple, always. With over 350 vehicles, including the tried and true Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they are proud to be the Captain's Truck Center.
That's so true. I depend on the experts at Missoula Chevrolet to find me the perfect Chevy Silverado to get me where the fish are biting and the game can be hunted. I travel the entire state, and my 3/4-ton Silverado makes it easy to tow my fifth wheel and boat at the same time. And you can't beat the comfort of the interior. It's simple. I trust the non-commissioned experts at Missoula Chevrolet for all my truck needs.
Find out for yourself exactly what the captain is talking about. Find your next Chevy truck at Missoula Chevrolet. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to The Captain.
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. Lower than a snake full of buckshot. Just like a tattoo. Gets under your skin.
Here's more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing. Before we turn it back to the captain and Eddie Mint, Randy Travis, live in concert, 2 shows in Montana. August 26th, that's a Tuesday, 7:30, Motherlode Theater at Butte Center for Performing Arts. And then the next night, August 27th at 7:30, Wednesday, Denison Theater, University of Montana campus. We have tickets to give away to the Butte concert to see Randy Travis.
Okay, so if you want to go see him in Butte.
If you would like to win 2 tickets to Randy Travis in Butte, it's got to be the Butte show this time around. Give us a call, 406-721-1290. We'll waive the 6-month rule, for the
wide open.
Yeah, wide open. 406-721-1290.
You gotta go.
You gotta go. Yeah, and if you'd like to win those Randy Travis tickets to see him in Butte August 26th, so we'll be back with the winner. You got the winner already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's just do it, man.
Okay. Good morning. Welcome to the Mon. Are they on 1?
They will be on 2.
On 2. Okay. Hold on a second here. All right. I'm ready. Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Anybody?
Yes.
You know, in good faith, let's see, we can't. That's very unclear. So I guess just in good faith, we'll congratulate them and
Right?
Yeah.
don't go
Can't
away.
understand 'em.
Miguel's going to get your mailing address, but congratulations, you won Randy Travis tickets.
I think
Captain.
I think he was riding in the back of a truck.
Or he was thrown in the back of the truck.
All right, Captain. Captain, you and Eddie have the floor, Captain.
All right. Thank you, Director.
That was crazy.
Eddie, thanks for holding on. We appreciate it. I know you're busy this time of the year. You have been guiding for salmon. Give us an idea how the fishing has been from your perspective.
It's been a really good bite. There's good number of fish out here, and the bite's been good. The action's been great, so no complaints.
Must be out on the water.
Can you hear us, Eddie?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you're fishing right now. You're guiding right now on the water. Have you hooked a salmon yet so far this morning?
Well, we're just out with family. We're just running down the lake right now. We haven't even got lines in the water yet.
Oh.
Okay. And
We're
so,
just fun
what
fishing.
has been effective for you when you're fishing for those salmon and catching them?
We've been using a lot of copper and the downriggers. It's some days it's kind of a mix between the two. Other days it's been the copper over the rigger, and then the next day it'll be a rigger over the copper. So it's just been a kind of a mix of everything, but mainly the flasher fly combos and some flasher bait cups. I've been putting some fish in the box. That 60 to 80 foot is a pretty good number with the riggers, and then we've been running a mixture of the copper, but and speaking of copper, if anybody needs any setups or whatever, they can stop in and check them out, and we'll be able here by next week to spool up. We'll have the spooling machine, and we'll be all set up with blood run to do the copper, wire, just basically anything that has to do with the salmon, lake trout fishing for downriggers or copper, whatever, will be fully set up through blood run and a full line of everything.
All right. I got a text from Tall Tim. You know, he's the old school guy. He fishes with the 11-inch flashers and the Brad's cut baits, the large Brad cut bait. He caught a 20-pounder by Shaft House earlier this morning, and he using blackjack. So have you done much good with the mini Brad cut baits? We only got about 10 seconds left.
Yep, the mini Brads and also the large ones, but yes, they've both been producing fish. And blackjack has been a good color.
Good.
All right.
All right. Perfect. Well, listen, we appreciate it. We'll get your phone number out there real quick.
406-526-3597.
Eddie Mint, Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. We'll be back to wrap up the hour right after this.
Wait, sleigh bells in July?
Yep, it's that time of year again, but this time Santa traded in his sleigh for a sun hat. It's Christmas in July at Renewal by Anderson. And while the weather outside is frightfully hot, our energy-efficient windows are delightfully cool, keeping the heat out and your comfort in. Now through August 15th, take 20% off every window and door. Plus, get no money down, no interest, and no payments for 18 months. You won't pay a dime till 2027 with approved credit. Every window is custom built, professionally installed, never subcontracted, and backed by one of the most trusted names in the business, Renewal by Anderson. Give yourself the gift of comfort, energy savings, and a home that looks brand new. Call now, 406-206-9591. That's 406-206-9591. Christmas in July is here. Only at Renewal by Anderson.
Stay mobile all summer with Napa Auto Parts. Get a $25 prepaid card with a AAA battery purchase and score a free Napa Ultimate Trucker Cap when you spend $40 or more. Napa will even recycle your used motor oil for free. Visit your locally owned Napa stores in Missoula at 1136 Strand and 3201 West Broadway, plus Stevensville, Hamilton, and Darby. Napa Auto Parts, keeping you moving all summer long.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2025 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
It's a creepy underworld crawling with misfits and lowlifes with names like Greasy Glob and Tarface. It's your car's undercarriage teeming with corrosive road materials. You probably don't think about it very much. Fortunately, Happy Days Car Wash thinks of the undercarriage for you with the most sophisticated, powerful system to get you sparkling clean above and below, plus an awesome, thorough towel drying at the end. Clean car, Happy Days Car Wash on Brooks between Fairbridge Inn and Pizza Hut in Missoula.
In a world where glass breaks, one business stands tall.
My windshield's cracked!
Legacy Glass, fixing panes and saving the day for nearly 40 years.
But I've got advanced driver's assistance systems.
They calibrate those too.
House windows, mirrors, big rigs, tractors?
All of it.
Is there anything they can't do?
Yep, they can't fix your singing voice.
Rude.
Call 406-273-0173 or visit LegacyGlassLLC.com. Legacy Glass, crystal clear service every time.
It's the captain and his crew.
They do have high body fat, and the torsos tend to retain heat.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
And hey, Captain, before we give it back to you, we do want to congratulate our winner. We did have a winner of the Randy Travis concert tickets in Butte. It was Sam Hofer of Lewistown, Montana, and we will give away another pair of tickets to that concert in Butte next hour.
Well, congratulations to Sam. Maybe next time he can get a little bit better phone.
Well, I was thinking maybe he'll just get to ride in the cab next time, not actually out in the back of the truck.
It might have been Eddie Mint's outdoor boating noise, actually, more than Sam's
mix.
phone. We're not too sure.
You know, one of the things that I want to tell everybody is we don't pay the correspondents here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. In fact, quite frankly, we don't pay the crew either.
No.
So that's probably why they have very terrible phone coverage. They probably need to be paid. So call 1-800, give us some money so we can raise some money for those correspondents to buy a cell phone that actually works.
That's not going to happen. Captain will just keep the money.
We'll take credit cards.
Or try our new fundraising website, Poseidon.com.
Is the I before the E or the E before the I?
Get on the Mecca phone system.
Get a hold of it.
It's the Mecca.
Get a hold of
the
Gil
bejesus out of
Gates.
The Mecca of fundraisers.
We'll be back with Ruan from Tiber after
Locally
this.
owned Air Quality Mechanical's been providing the best in products and service for Missoula's heating and cooling needs for over 31 years. And speaking of service, join the Air Quality Mechanical Service Club. It's free to join, and club members get discounts on emergency service calls, duct cleaning, equipment installation, and more. Get on the schedule now for air conditioning services or schedule a free estimate for a new AC system and get details on finance options. Ask about joining the service club with Air Quality Mechanical. Tough enough to drive pink.
This is the captain. I want to invite you to join us every Friday morning from our local fishing program, Catching the Big Ones, live on the banks of Brooks at Paradise Falls. We'll help you get ready for a weekend of fishing with area reports and advice and try to make you a winner with our weekly trivia. Catching the Big Ones every Friday morning, 8 to 9, live from Paradise Falls on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and FM 98.3.
AM 1290 and K252FP 98.3 FM, Missoula. News Talk KGVO for Western Montana, a Town Square Media station.
Russiagate revisited. I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox News. President Trump admits one of his Supreme Court wins can help shield former President Barack Obama from criminal liability, with questions over Russian election interference back in the headlines. Jackie Heinrich is traveling with the president in Scotland.
Trump's focus has been on former President Obama.
Obama owes me big.
Trump acknowledging his own Supreme Court win that grants broad immunity to presidents for official acts would also shield Obama from new allegations leveled by DNI Tulsi Gabbard that Obama officials manipulated intelligence about 2016 Russian election interference to harm Trump.
The immunity ruling. But it doesn't help the people around him at all.
Despite calls from some Republicans for a special counsel in that probe, the White House agreeing with DOJ that it's unnecessary.
A spokesperson for Obama saying, quote, "These bizarre allegations are ridiculous." The Trump administration losing another court battle. Fox's Carmen Roberts.
A federal judge dismisses the Trump administration's lawsuit against Illinois and Chicago over sanctuary policies that the government has said interfere with federal immigration enforcement. U.S. District Judge Lindsey Jenkins said the government lacked standing to override local laws that limit cooperation and information sharing between law enforcement. The Trump administration is also suing New York City over its sanctuary policies. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
At least 25 people were killed in Gaza after Israeli airstrikes and gunshots overnight. That's according to Palestinian health officials. Those strikes come as ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas hit a standstill after the U.S. and Israel recalled their negotiating teams on Thursday. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his government is considering alternative options to ceasefire talks. America is listening to Fox News.
Every weekday, it's your go-to source for staying informed and entertained. The Fox News Primetime Highlights Podcast, offering a curated selection of the most impactful moments of the Ingram Angle, Jesse Waters Primetime, Hannity, and Gutfeld. Listen and follow now so you never miss a moment of the action-packed highlights from these must-watch Fox News Channel shows. Go to foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. America's listening to Fox News. Fox News Audio presents Unsolved with James Patterson. Every crime tells a story, but some stories are left unfinished.
The thing that I'm so afraid of is I don't know how much evidence is left to even point the finger at the true person.
Best-selling mystery author James Patterson takes listeners into the core of some of America's most haunting mysteries. Real cases, real people. The Unsolved with James Patterson podcast. Listen and follow now at foxtruecrime.com.
A close call for passengers on a Southwest Airlines plane Friday.
A Southwest flight bound for Las Vegas suddenly dropped nearly 500 feet in a matter of seconds to avoid a possible mid-air collision with another aircraft, a Hawker Hunter jet. Flight tracking site Flight Radar 24 says data shows at their closest point, the aircraft were 4.86 miles apart laterally. This incident happened shortly after the Southwest flight took off from Burbank Airport, terrifying passengers. 2 flight attendants were injured during this ordeal. Fortunately, the plane still managed to land safely in Las Vegas. The FAA is investigating.
Fox's Christina Coleman. Republicans and Democrats have their sights set on what will be an open U.S. Senate seat in North Carolina. Fox's Eben Brown.
Republican North Carolina U.S. Senator Tom Tillis will not seek re-election next year when his current term ends. That is sparking both parties to find candidates. RNC Chair Michael Whatley now has President Trump's endorsement for the job. That comes after the president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, announced she will not seek office. As Whatley will leave the party's national chair, President Trump is endorsing a bid by Florida Republican Joe Gruters to take control of the national party. Gruters is a Florida state lawmaker who is a previous Republican state party chair. Democrat Roy Cooper, the former North Carolina governor, is expected to seek his party's U.S. Senate nomination. Eben Brown, Fox News.
Tens of thousands of people are seeking refuge as border fighting between Thailand and Cambodia enters its third day. That conflict heightening fears of an extended conflict with the total death toll now reaching 32. The UN Security Council held an emergency meeting late Friday in New York. Tensions erupted into fighting Wednesday after a landmine explosion along that border injured 5 Thai soldiers. This is the latest flare-up in a long-running border dispute between those two countries. I'm Angelo Bavaro, and this is Fox News.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed a musty smell in your home? I hope not, because damp smells mean that you could have a crawl space problem. That's where Groundworks comes in. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to waterproof your crawl space and get to the root cause of the problem. Schedule your free inspection at groundworks.com/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job. It's a good one.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Town Square Media is proud to announce the Women's Expo in Great Falls is coming back to the Pacific Steel and Recycling Four Seasons Arena, October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The Women's Expo is growing fast, so be sure to get your booth space reserved now by calling 406-761-7600. If your business targets the female audience, you will want to be at the Women's Expo. 3 days of shopping, showing, and sharing a variety of goods and services, all designed for you and those special ladies in your life. Don't miss the Women's Expo, brought to you by Town Square Media.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, kids, let's take a look at your weather forecast for central Montana. Looks like this today: sunny, slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, highs 80 to 85 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming just partly cloudy, chance of showers and thunderstorms through the night. Lows 50 to 60. Sunday, well, partly cloudy, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, highs 75 to 85. Not bad. Now, remember, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecasts, and a link to this week's Montana Outdoor Podcast featuring part 2 of my discussion with award-winning documentary film director Tom Opry. Talk about it. I'm going to wrap up my discussion with him about his amazing film. Plus, we are going to hear from different movie snippets. Well, kind of like this one from a third-generation outfitter that's been in business for over 45 years.
They won't let us manage the wolf population here or the grizzly bear population. The decisions on wildlife are no longer based on science or biology. They're based on social, economic, and political information. The guys like me and the guys like the general public, they're not going to have anything left to hunt.
The real Yellowstone.
That and more is awaiting for you at the go-to website, montanaaoutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast, this time around brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and Ruann from Tiber Marina in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Corey Medlinger with Superior Hardwoods, Missoula's trusted source of quality hardwood flooring since 1977. Looking for a beautiful, American-made wood flooring? We've got you covered. From unfinished flooring, you can customize to fit your style, to pre-finished options ready to install, and even reclaim wood flooring full of character. We've got it all in stock and ready to go. And if we don't have exactly what you're looking for, no problem. We can source about any wood flooring you have in mind, all proudly made in the USA and crafted to the highest standards. We're a local family-run business, and with decades of experience under our belts, our team is here to help guide you through every step. step, from inspiration to installation. Visit our showroom in Missoula or start your search online at superior-hardwoods.com. That's Superior Hardwoods, ready to help you find the perfect floor. Let us guide you through the woods.
In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western. They are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing, Captain.
All right, thanks a lot, Director. I'm a captain along with the judge from, is it Scobie? Scobie, yeah. Judge Zieskin. He's here in the headquarters. He's in the bleacher section of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Good morning, Your Honor.
He's the only one sitting in the bleachers. Mm-hmm. We don't have a very big bleacher section here. We should just have reserved seating.
Hey, Captain, do you stand up when he comes in the room?
I do more than that down there.
All rise.
All rise.
All rise. Here comes Judge Zieskin. So, and they got the crew there in the command center, the director, Deadeye Danny. Good morning, Danny.
Well, good morning again, Captain.
Well, if somebody just tuned in, it would be the first time you said good morning to each other. We have Miguel Lee, along with Kokanee Quinn, who will be cooking up in the kitchen momentarily, and Downrigger Dale.
He's my favorite.
I didn't want to forget Downrigger Dale, because if I did forget Downrigger Dale, he would tell me that I forgot Downrigger Dale. That'd be another 5-minute segment of how I forgot Downrigger Dale.
Yes.
You'd be held in contempt.
He's my favorite.
little judge analogy there.
So we have Ruan on the phone from Tiber Marina. Ruan, are the fish biting at Tiber?
Well, I can tell you that my fish cleaning station has been constantly busy, so I guess that means that's a pretty good sign that we've had some good fishing going on. Yeah, they've been doing really well.
You didn't just fall off the turnip truck, did you?
I didn't fall off the turnip truck?
Pretty much, no. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I heard that saying back in South Dakota. I think one time.
We don't know what he meant either, Ruan. Don't worry about it.
Pulled that out of his bag of cliches.
I've never seen a turnip that has turnips. I don't even know what a turnip is.
That happens to me when I drink a lot.
So
no, I did not fall off the
turnip
biting.
That's as a marina owner, you are looking over the fish cleaning station. Oh, they must be biting. Do you have any specifics of how they do bite?
Yes, I do. We've had red, kind of a little bit of red seems to be a really good color. Everybody that's coming in is saying they either had a jig with a red eye, a little bit of silver like that Cisco, a red floater, anything kind of that did red. My grandson went out yesterday. They went out, 4 of them in a boat, and he was the only one that came back with fish. He caught 3, and he had red in everything he caught. So he was. So that seems to be kind of the consensus with everybody that comes in. It's a little bit of red, and they're doing. Even the northern are starting to bite. People who want to fish some northern have been excited because the northern are really starting to bite, and so we've seen them come on, and a nice walleye. And so we're getting some good size. 15 to 23 inches was about the norm. I heard of a couple over 30, and so it's been good fishing, really good fishing.
It's been over a month since the tournament. 143 pounds won it. The team, that's over a 14-pound average. Are you still getting phone calls? I know you did initially.
A little less. I think the excitement has died down. I think everybody thought they'd come and catch all those big fish all the time. But, people have come and they've caught fish, and, there's been some nice ones. But I think the excitement has kind of died down about that, but there's some good fish out there still. So. Yeah.
And you're not selling minnows, are you, because it's too hot to sell minnows?
It is. Not at this time. We don't usually use minnows, but seems like crawlers have been a really good, that's been kind of still leeches, once in a while leeches, but crawlers have been the best bite for right now.
Okay. And because I was just wondering what your husband does now, because he's the one that gets the minnows. And is he just kind of lay in a lawn chair or something and drink iced tea, or what?
He'd have a really good laugh if I said yes.
All right, what's the phone number?
406-759-5637.
All right. Thanks, Ruan. Have a good week. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning. Now let's get a report from Mike Stack at the Rocky Mountain Supply in Dillon.
This week's fishing report from Rocky Mountain Supply is as follows. The Beaverhead River is on Hoot Owl from Beaverhead Rock down to the confluence with the Jeff. Nymphing is still good up high with PMDs and sow bugs. Some dry fly fishing is still to be had with PMDs. We're starting to see some of the first hoppers coming along. Tricos are also starting to show up. Good streamer bar on the Beaverhead from Henneberry down to Barrett's. Big Hole River is currently at 288 CFS and dropping. We have a Hoot Owl on the entire river and closed in sections from Saginaw Bridge to Skinner Meadows, and then again closed from Tony Schoonen or Notch Bottom down to the confluence with the Jefferson. Still some good morning fishing happening with tricos and trico spinners. We also have some nocturnal stones still going on the Big Hole as well, and Purple Haze, of course, is leading the way. Streamer bite is pretty good also still on the Big Hole. Mornings are best. Flash fries, white bunnies, peanut envy, and Sheila Sculpin. Jefferson River is at 346 CFS and slightly on the rise. The entire river is on Hoot Owl. Crawfish are your best patterns down there, along with the Pat's rubber legs or a Twin Lake special woolly bugger. Still some dry fly action to be had with nocturnal stones and also seeing the first bit of hopper fishing. Streamer bite is also good on a cloudy day. Sex Dungeons, Geisha Girl, the Zonkers, Zudlers, JJ Specials, and the such. The Ruby is holding pretty consistent at about 280 CFS. Hoot Owl conditions from Duncan District Road Bridge down to the confluence. We've got some dry flies happening there again. Tricos are showing up. Still able to fish with chubbies and the sparkled dons. Seeing the first hopper fishing happening there as well. We've got streamer bite happening as well. Early morning hours and evenings again, your best bet. Zonkers, JJ Specials, Zudlers, Woolly Buggers, and Flash Fries. That's your fishing report. And don't forget to stop down at Rocky Mountain Supply for all your fishing needs.
You got it, Mike. Thank you. It's time to do a little cooking with Kokanee from the kitchens of MontanaOutdoor.com.
What you got cooking? I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
Kind of a fun one today, and of course you can find this recipe at MontanaOutdoor.com for Big Mac venison crunch wraps. You're going to need some ground venison, about a pound of that, some Worcestershire sauce, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and a little bit of water. And then for the sauce, you're going to need a little mayonnaise, some diced pickles or dill pickle relish, yellow mustard, ketchup, and a little bit of white vinegar plus some paprika. And for the crunchy crunch wrap part, you're going to need 4 burrito size, 4 taco size, and 4 tostadas for the wrap, plus 8 slices of American or cheddar cheese, a little chopped white onion, some diced pickles, and shredded lettuce. So you're going to mix up the sauce in a bowl and put that in the refrigerator till you're ready to assemble. Then cook up the ground venison until it's brown and put all the other stuff in there, the Worcestershire sauce, the garlic powder, onion powder, all that. When that's done, you're going to want to assemble your Big Mac Crunch Wraps. Start with a warmed burrito-sized tortilla. Be sure it's warm so that it doesn't rip while wrapping and make you mad. Then put a thin layer of the sauce on there. Top that with the ground venison. Add a couple slices of cheese. Then put the tostada in and some more of the sauce, and then top with lettuce, onion, diced pickles, and a little more filling. And then wrap it all up in the burrito-sized tortilla. And you kind of sear it a little bit in your pan so that it'll seal it, and then you're going to want to serve those warm and enjoy.
You forgot that you're supposed to take a shot of tequila after each bite. and then wait for the compliments. Oh, that's really good.
It's going to be delicious.
It's delicious.
Where might that recipe be, Kokanee?
At MontanaOutdoor.com.
Yes, ma'am. Straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Placer Motors Statewide Trivia with Downrigger Dale. What is the topic for our lovely 7 a.m. hour audience?
Oh, that topic is, hey, where the heck are my shoes?
Well,
Must be the tequila.
I can't find them. I left you right over there.
try to make you a winner right
Oh,
up.
hell, they're on my feet.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
If you love getting out of Montana's lakes and rivers, you know how special our waters are. But pests like zebra mussels and Eurasian watermill foil can harm fishing and boating opportunities.
You can help protect Montana's waters.
Please clean all mud, plants, and debris off your boat, recreational equipment, and fishing gear before you leave the access site. Drain water from motors, live wells, and bilges. Allow your boat and recreational equipment time to dry before the next outing.
And no matter what type of watercraft you use, stop at all roadside inspection stations.
Together we can protect Montana's waters.
Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/AIS.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports in Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
You're listening to The Captain.
Everybody
On the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Good morning. Coming up on 724 Trivia Time with Downrigger Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors, and we'll see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2025 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. It'll help you take as far as you want to explore with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and up to 32 miles per gallon, plus up to 9.5 inches of ground clearance. The 2025 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you. Manufacturer estimated highway fuel economy on 2025 Subaru Outback non-turbo models. Actual mileage may vary. From our lot to your driveway, come see how Placer Subaru in Helena is transforming the car buying experience. Test drive a 2025 Subaru Outback today.
And our winner gets a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. Got a Diorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure, From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book Glacier Day Hikes. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Steve Harada, a Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point utility key ring. It features a bottle opener, a tape measure, and a flashlight. How could that come in handy sometime, Downrigger?
Well, those can be the tools to a better life. Use those, or Steve will have to drag you back to jail by the hair that hurts really bad when you pull it. Oh.
And from Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a Hook'em fishing ball cap. It's gray with white mesh and a 406 leather patch in the shape of Montana on it. Number to call if you know the answer to Downrigger's trivia and you have not won any prize in 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 for a chance to play and win. Downrigger, go!
Yeah, this morning our trivia questions are based on recent articles on the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com. This next article talks about a critter that has been stealing shoes from campers in the Grand Teton National Park. What kind of animal is it that's doing that? Is it A, a raccoon, B, a fox, or C, believe it or not, it's a seagull? Question again is, what animal is stealing shoes from campers in Grand Teton National Park? Is it A, a raccoon, B, a fox, or C, a seagull?
406-721-1290 if you have not been a winner in at least 6 months. And while we wait for that winner, let's check in with Chancey up there in Kalispell.
Good morning, Montana. Chancey here at Chancey Fish Camp. Give you that weekly fishing report for up here in the Kalispell area. Lots of people out hitting the whitefish. Been pretty productive when the wind isn't blowing you off, but lots of good action going on. Kind of been all over. Sounds like that south end lake's been a little bit more productive. The Narrows area, Skidoo Bay, Bird Island, Rocky Point. A little bit over in Elmo and Big Arm. Been a little slow over in there. Some good perch action we've been hearing over there in Elmo. And then heading up north from there around Shelter Island, Rollins area, even up Summers Bay. Guys been getting them a little bit smaller, but getting fish in there. A little bit on the Delta. Woods Bay Point has been pretty productive for nicer fish, but definitely that southeast end sounds like it's been the most productive. We got you loaded up good down at the fish camp, all the different jigs, zimmers, and JT tackle, bone crusher. We got all the good whitefish jigs in for you down there. Lake trout fishing out sounds like it's been a little bit slower. Hearing some guys trolling the big flatfish, 80 to 120 foot of water. They are picking them up mixed in with the whitefish on some whitefish jigs, and then also lake trout jigs. You'll pick up some decent lake trout mixed in with them. Shelter Island area, over on Melita Island, we've been hearing Rocky Point, so that's all been decent for some lake trout, but a little slower. Other fishing going on, still some kokanee action. Some guys up on Ashley doing pretty good on smaller fish, trolling small dodgers with a little micro squid or your wedding ring spinners. Dickey Lake's still been pretty productive. Kookanoo's had a couple good reports, lots of smaller fish, but it's been decent. A few rainbows going up there, but a little slow. Pike fishing, been still hitting the river pretty good. I've been down there a couple of times this last week. Picked up about a 14-pounder and a 12-pounder, fishing like Church Slough, Fennon, Half Moon. That's all been okay, not red hot, but decent. A few bass mixed in, a few crappie also. Trout fishing, been hearing early in the morning, the Beaver Chain Lakes, Woods and Dollar, Murray, they've been decent. Van Lake down the Swan's been okay. So a little bit of fishing going on around the area. Lots of huckleberry picking I've been seeing. But hopefully everybody's enjoying their summer, and come on down to fish camp. We'll get you geared up. Good luck fishing out there.
All right. Thank you, Chancey. Our contestant on the line for Placer Motors Trivia is Ellie Robinson in Bozeman. How are you this morning, Ellie?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing great. Thanks.
Wonderful. All right, Downrigger, what do you got for Ellie over there?
Miss Ellie, what kind of animal's been stealing shoes in Grand Teton National Park? Is it A, a raccoon, B, a fox, or C, a seagull?
What do you think, Ellie?
It is B, a fox.
Yeah, crafty little fox is turned stealing.
Sly fox.
Yeah, stealing shoes is a full-time job now. So far, 32 shoes are missing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
my gosh.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Stealing them in pairs.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
One clue might be, as far as what the fox does with it, is there is a new account on Poshmark named Foxy, and they're selling single shoes, one shoe at a time.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
it could be. No, really, it's true. They're stealing
that's
shoes.
super.
Yeah.
And for bonus points, what does the fox say? No, never mind.
Never mind. Don't mix
just
me up.
remember, when you're out camping, take anything that smells funny to put it where wild animals can't
Great
get it.
job, Ellie. Thank you for listening. We'll get your prize package mailed to you, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. We'll be back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, right after this. As outdoor activity increases, maybe so do plumbing problems. Yeah, those faucets took a beating. Drains are a mess or a pipe froze and cracked. Well, Thomas Plumbing is as good outside as they are inside. Commercial or residential, no job's too small for Thomas Plumbing. That includes those outside faucets, drains, and pipes. For the do-it-yourselfer, Thomas Plumbing has a store full of fixtures and supplies. Sink your trust into Thomas Plumbing. 2327 South Avenue West in Missoula.
Hey, this is Josh at Parkside, and if a business can create a household name, they'll stay top of mind. That's advertising. Parkside Credit Union. Repeating the name Parkside Credit Union makes it more memorable, and it makes you think of it later, Parkside Credit Union, when you need to borrow some money. If I can toe that fine line, Parkside Credit Union, between annoyance and effectiveness, Parkside Credit Union, then you'll definitely remember it. Because at Parkside Credit Union, if we can stay at the top of your mind, we think you'll say yes.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. Craving something incredible, Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you gotta hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe, and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflush.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflush.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free, so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflush.com.
Teresa Lunn with United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group knows what it takes to sell your property.
What makes your home more saleable? The price? The location? How about marketing your property through one of the largest marketing firms in the U.S.? There is a difference. The United Country Marketing Advantage provides us with the tools.
Teresa Lunn and United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group, covering the state with main offices in Missoula and Plains. Visit an office or call
728-9733.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tiorama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Got the captain of Brett French coming up, but first let's take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide. Looks like this today, mostly sunny with a chance of rain showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the 80s to maybe lower 90s. Tonight, mostly clear weather. Lows in the mid-40s to lower 50s. Sunday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Chance of rain showers in the afternoon and evening. Highs in the 80s. And don't forget, gang, we've got all kinds of good stuff happening on the go-to website, from news to videos to you name it. It's called Montana MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time around, a presentation of Vibrant Hearing. We'll be back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia, but are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Helena, please be sure to shop Capital Sports. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
Thank you, Director. 25 before 8, Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Brett French, who is the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, and as well as probably our outdoor editor as well, of MontanaOutdoor.com, has an article this week talking about how the state fishery managers are overseeing a project on the lower Madison River to rebuild a disappearing island. Good morning, Mr. French.
Good morning, Captain.
Can you explain what you are writing about?
I sure can, Captain. The trout need love islands, too, so all you fans of that TV show, take note. So I think the interesting thing about this project is they're building the island to restore some spawning areas and rearing areas for trout in that lower Madison below Bear Trap Canyon there. That's a really popular stretch for recreational floating. And the trout numbers have dropped from about 2,500 in 2015 to about 1,000. So they're looking to restore this spawning gravel by building this island. And the reason that they've deteriorated is because of the dam. And dams are, let's take out the dams, get those flushing flows in the spring that restore gravels. And that's kind of been a popular thing in places where you have migratory fish like the Clark Fork, where, you get those bull trout that run upstream. And on the Yellowstone also, where you get pallid sturgeon coming upstream. But the other option, or the downside of that, is that these dams are providing pulse flows of cold water throughout these really dry summers. And as we've seen on the Beaverhead this year, that's some of the only water that's cool enough to keep angling going when these drought conditions hit. But the hard part is on that Hebgen Dam, they have to balance releasing cold water and keeping the elevation high enough for recreational use up there for the marinas and docks. And this year especially, there were really low flows coming in. They really cut back on flows going out in June to build up that water reserve. And now they're slowly releasing that. And I think this year there's been, or the average has been like 42 calls a year for these pulse flows. So about a month when they need that much cold water released down the rivers to keep the fish happy, because the trout, don't like those temperatures getting up above 70 and 80 is lethal. So then this year we saw too with Hebgen, that really warm, low water going in to the reservoir rather than, down below it. So it's kind of this trend that we're seeing these fishery managers really trying to find creative ways to deal with. So this is one project to help in some way.
Right. Matt, do you happen to know, do they need us to name the island?
Brett, you mean? Yeah.
Brett, excuse me. All right. Matt's on the line. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Brett.
Not that I know.
If you're Director, if you're going to ask somebody a question, it'd be helpful if you'd ask them by their first actual name.
Yeah. I will put that in my things to do journal. Thank you, Captain.
So does the island keep disappearing? Is that what?
Oh, great question.
Is that what you mean there, Brett?
Yeah, the stretch of river right there has widened quite a bit, so it's kind of taken water away from there. And yeah, they've got some historic photos showing how that island has decreased in size since like the 1950s. when I had earlier photos of it.
Has David Copperfield been seen in the area?
Make an island disappear?
Is there a possibility, Brett, that this is Brett, isn't it? Brett French, outdoor editor. No, I'm just kidding. Is there a possibility that we could do the disappearing deal in Downriver Dale?
Put him underwater for a little while?
All right, that's probably a no.
That's Captain's Fish Finder.
I got one more quick question for you. You come up with some very interesting angles and articles and things to write about every week. How do you do that? I mean, do you get people contact? Do you have like a big list of people that want to have you write about something, or do you just wake up in the morning and go, you know what, I'm going to look at a disappearing island on Madison River?
It's a reporting.
Well, in this case, yeah, it was a press release from Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, and, you just kind of dive into it more deeply than what the press release reveals. And Madison, luckily, they've done a lot of studies because of the dams and working with Northwestern Energy. They keep really closely track those fish populations and flows, and so there's a lot of information there to dive into. And this year was close to a record low flow into the Hebgen. And the record was set in the 1930, I think it was 1931 or something like that, during the Dust Bowl era.
Oh, wow.
So not a good indicator that we're seeing those kind of low flows again going in. But that gauge has been there almost 100 years. So interesting to see what we can find from those long-term monitoring situations.
If you want to find out how Brett does that, Captain, I did a podcast with him quite some time ago. Talks all about that.
Yeah, actually, let's get a hold of. Hey, Brett, thanks a lot. We have running out of time because we're not as prepared as you are, and we're not organized. So we got Captain Matt Fish On with Captain Matt. Good morning, Mr. Matt from Flathead Lake.
Good morning, guys. How we doing on there?
Hey, Matt.
Good.
How many nets out today?
Oh, we just lost him.
Oh, he was there and he was gone.
Yeah, he was there. No, we lost the call, Captain. He started to give his report, and it went.
Did he forget to put the boat plug in his?
I don't know. Miguel is frantically calling him back. So we hopefully
he didn't drop it in the water.
Oh yeah,
maybe what he's doing.
That'd be
looking
bad.
for a lost island on Flathead Lake.
That could be.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
there he is.
All right. Coming your way, Captain, in,
he is.
Right now. Here we go.
What happened?
Hey, Matt, sorry about that, buddy. How's the fishing on Flathead Lake?
We've had a roller coaster week, of course, with the wind and the big storms we had earlier in the week. But, yeah, things are picking up again. The lake's settling down. We lost about 8 degrees in the surface temp. We went from 72. We're down to, looks like 64, 65 right now. Here you go. Cameron's boat just netted one. We're sitting down there by Angel Point. I got Chad Sears, a Missoula guy, and his family sitting in the boat. We all got rods in our hands, and beautiful morning. The sun's coming up, and we got nice flat water. Guys, a lot of people have been fishing for the whitefish this week. We're picking them up from Woods Bay to the Delta, all the way down the West Shore. We're on the West Shore today, and yeah, it's been a great week. And just watch the weather. We got some storms coming in this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. So guys that are out here in them smaller boats, just be careful, know which way the wind's coming, and get up on the upwind side. Other than that, Captain, lake trout's kind of slowed down with all the whitefish moving in shallow. We're actually catching a few lake trout while we're jigging for whitefish. So that's kind of the bonus, we call it.
Yeah.
The extra Christmas present, you know. You've already unwrapped all your presents, and your mom says, oh, by the way, here's one more. So, yeah, bam. So, yeah, it's still Christmas up here in the Flathead. So, guys that want to get out there, get a hold of Chancey down at Chancey and Fish Camp, and he'll set you up with the right jigs and the line and the rods. And if you don't have a boat and you want to get out here, give us a call at 844-FISH at Fish On Charters out of Lakeside, Montana. And we'll set you up and make some memories, Captain.
Nice.
All right. Thanks a lot, Matt. We appreciate it. Hey, send me email me some pictures of whitefish. We haven't had very many whitefish on the website recently. It'd be great. Or if anybody out there is catching whitefish, email him to downrigger@montanooutdoor.com because he never gets any emails. He's very lonely. He sits around and looks for pictures coming through of whitefish.
Gosh,
It'll
that'd
make
be
his
great.
day. Make Downrigger's day.
Oh,
Thanks,
gosh.
Matt. Have a good weekend.
Well, looks
I
like
think
it's
Matt
gone
went.
again.
I think Matt
He has
went
a good
away.
weekend.
Yeah,
he was
still have a good weekend.
Yeah. So straight ahead,
yes,
on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, another pair of tickets for the Randy Travis concert in Butte. We're going to give that away. And Director, what else are we going to do? We're going to try to get a hold of Debbie at the silos,
Yeah,
or do we
we'll,
have anything else?
I think we have time to squeeze that one in, Captain. But yeah, we could use a Helena area report today for sure.
Okay, there you go. We'll be back with more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show after this.
My love is...
Get ready for an unforgettable evening with the legendary Randy Travis at the Motherlode Theater in Butte on August 26th at 7:30 and in Missoula at the Denison Theater on August 27th at 7:30. Randy Travis is touring in 2025 with his More Life Tour, featuring his original band and guest vocalist James Dupree, performing Travis's iconic #1 hits. Randy Travis will be on stage with his wife Mary, engaging with the audience and interacting with the band. Hear his countless hit singles like On the Other Hand, Forever and Ever, Amen,
I'm gonna love you,
and Digging Up Bones. Don't miss Randy Travis, a country music legend performing live. Go to randytravis.com and get your tickets today.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
Did you know that Tiorama offers more than just tire services? Our expert technicians take care of other vehicle needs like belts and hoses, brakes, check engine diagnostics, oil changes, wheel alignments, and more. It's all about our dedication to keep our customers' vehicles running smoothly so they can travel with peace of mind. When it comes to your vehicle needs, Tiorama's got you covered. Find your neighborhood Tiorama and see a list of services at Tiorama.com. Tiorama, more than just a tire store.
You can't beat camping and fishing in Montana as you sit by a campfire after a great day of fishing. Know what the fish bite on and get the gear for camping that works for you from a Montana Outdoor-approved sporting goods store. They always give you the best products, service, and advice. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
When it comes to farming, ranching, or even fishing and hunting, you need a truck you can rely on. Even more, you need a buying experience that's hassle-free. Look no further than Missoula Chevrolet. Locally owned and operated right here in Missoula, Montana. They offer one low price, plain and simple, always. With over 350 vehicles, including the tried and true Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they are proud to be the Captain's Truck Center.
That's so true. I depend on the experts at Missoula Chevrolet to find me the perfect Chevy Silverado to get me where the fish are biting and the game can be hunted. I travel the entire state, and my 3/4-ton Silverado makes it easy to tow my fifth wheel and boat at the same time. And you can't beat the comfort of the interior. It's simple. I trust the non-commissioned experts at Missoula Chevrolet for all my truck needs.
Find out for yourself exactly what the Captain is talking about. Find your next Chevy truck at Missoula Chevrolet. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to The Captain.
Does it hurt your arm patting yourself on the back all day?
Here's more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
in Butte. Be sure to shop Three Bears Alaska. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain?
All right, Director. We are going to give away a pair of tickets to the Randy Travis concert right now in Butte. He's also playing, and you'll tell everybody where he's playing. He's also playing Missoula, but maybe we could get Scott the Painter on. I guess Debbie's not available at Silos.
As a matter of fact,
usually has a pretty good.
As a matter of fact, I think we just got him. I'm not.
Awesome.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to find out who Miguel is talking to right now. But anyway, we'll figure that out. And all right.
Oh, that was not Neil.
Okay, that was not Neil. All right. Is he off the lines? Okay, here we go. Randy Travis, live in concert, August 26, 7:30. That's a Tuesday. Motherlode Theater at Butte's Center for Performing Arts. And Randy will also be here in Missoula, August 27th at 7:30. That's Wednesday, Denison Theater and University of Montana campus. We have 2 more tickets to give away.
Which place are we giving away?
Let's do it. We're going to do Butte. And by the way, we will have more giveaways in coming Saturdays, too.
Oh,
We're
goody.
Not done today. So,
okay.
But if you'd like to go to see Randy Travis on August 26th in Butte, and you really want to go, okay? Please do us a favor. Don't win for the sake of winning. Yeah. I don't know if that happens often or not, but we really want you to be able to use these tickets.
We'll find out if you don't go, and you will be banned from the show for life. So
we'll know if you're
Are
listening.
you going to forbid another listener?
Oh, yeah, we will ban them.
You've done that before. I think it stuns them. 406-721-1290. We are waiving the 6-month winner's rule, so everybody's eligible. 406-721-1290, and we will be back with that winner shortly. And, Captain, I guess I'll just, turn it back to you for a couple minutes here.
Okay, I'm taking it that you don't have anybody on the phone.
No, we have been trying. All of our correspondents are busy doing other things.
Here we go. We got some winners coming in.
Yeah, that we do have.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to remind everybody that we do have fishing reports now and then on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Got a whole bunch of them online.
But we also realize anglers like to go do other things like golf. They like to ski. They like to go to concerts. And do we have a winner?
We do.
Randy Travis.
Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Lois Johnson, and I'm from Dillon.
Lois, how are you this morning?
Perfect.
I'm great. I'm
Butte's
great.
not far from there.
An easy hop.
No, I'm not.
Easy hop, skip, and a jump from Dillon to Butte. Are you a Randy Travis fan, Lois?
I am. I am.
I am so happy to hear that. These tickets have found a good home.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me put you on hold. Way to go. We'll put you on hold, and Miguel will get all your mailing address information and give you all the instructions on how you pick up your tickets. All right, Lois?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That would be Lois in Dillon, Montana, Captain.
You know, it's a good thing that Lois didn't say, who? When you asked her if she was a Randy Travis fan.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
That was nice of her.
I thought she sounded like somebody really wants to go. That's cool.
Hey, Captain, can I share a reminder? My rear end is chapped about this one.
It's really awkward in here. With that.
There is a rumor going around the internet, and people are putting fake videos and stuff saying that animals are leaving Yellowstone Park and that there's a pending eruption. And the latest one I saw, they're saying the government's trying to cover it up and say there's nothing there, but really all these animals are leaving the park. It is not true. We have verified that. Everything's fine. And I think it just sucks when people do that. It's just awful. So Yellowstone Park is fine. And by the way, if it did erupt, you couldn't get away from it anyway.
You wouldn't even know,
stop it.
right?
If there's anybody that believes all of that, those are the ones you ought to ban from listening to the show.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a big deal. The park itself's been getting calls.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question, Downrigger. When your rear end gets chapped, how much chapstick does it take to cure that? Half a gallon?
That's what you took out. Bucket? That's what he took out of that whole thing.
Yeah, I get a big old tub of it and just dip the old rear end right in it.
Oh my gosh!
Rub it in good.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
Get a nice smooth moon there.
Locally owned Air Quality Mechanical's been providing the best in products and service for Missoula's heating and cooling needs for over 31 years. And Air Quality Mechanical doesn't just vacuum your ducts, they unleash the brush beast. Let's clear your indoor air of dust, dirt, pollen, and fire smoke residue with a Brush Beast duct vac. And you know that damp, sticky lint buildup in your dryer vent? It's a potential fire hazard. So it's a smart time to bundle a Brush Beast duct vac and dryer vent cleaning with the local experts at Air Quality Mechanical. Tough enough to drive pink.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Now, if you're selling your home and you don't have a real estate agent with a proven system for attracting buyers and marketing budget to back it up, well, it can take a lot longer than you think to get the right offer to sell your home. That's why I only recommend one real estate agent right here in town. I'm talking about Jason Baker of Rise Realty, Montana. Now, his marketing is on a whole different level. He not only has the options to get your home sold on time with cash, he brings you options and marketing that other agents don't offer. Now, for decades, he has helped thousands of families just like yours consistently turn challenging situations into 5-star reviews. Get the option that is right for you and the marketing plan that will make it happen. Call Jason at 552-4443. That's 552-4443. Online, JasonBakerTeam.com. That's JasonBakerTeam.com. Or just Google Jason Baker Team. Check out the reviews from other happy sellers, and you can start packing.
If you're a local attorney, accountant, financial advisor, insurance agent, or part of a professional services firm, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or paying for third-party leads, let's talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a new professional services group designed to help firms like yours stand out, get found, and attract the right clients. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's grow your practice with smarter, more targeted marketing.
Make this your summer of orange and move up to Kubota. See Big Sky Kubota's huge inventory of Kubota compact and full-size tractors, excavators, skid steers, zero-turn mowers, and fantastic closeout specials on Kubota utility vehicles. Special finance offers and cash discounts. See dealer for details. Terrific parts and service departments, too. Work with John and Ben, the local Kubota guys at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Captain. Before we wrap up the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, I want to invite you to join us every Friday morning from our local fishing program, Catching the Big Ones, live on the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls. We'll help you get ready for a weekend of fishing with area reports and advice and try to make you a winner with our weekly trivia. Catching the Big Ones every Friday morning, 8 to 9, live from Paradise Falls on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and FM 98.3.
You're listening to The Captain.
I am a good boy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
All right, we're wrapping her up here. Kokanee, you got a note from Garrett Osler down there at Hebgen Lake for a fishing report.
Yeah, he said it was 35 degrees this morning, about a half hour ago. Ooh. And fishing's been good on the lake and on the Madison between the lakes. He says caddis and some hopper action good on the river.
There you go.
Yep. Then I just got another note about the Yellowstone story that you were talking about.
Oh,
so, yep.
Did I trigger Garrett?
Yes, he's got a lot to say.
Oh.
He says you'll talk later.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, earlier this week, we received some pretty good rain up here in the Fort Peck Glasgow area.
Yeah.
In fact, all the grass at the Fort Peck headquarters is green, where about a week or 2 weeks ago, I had to put the sprinklers on them because it was so dry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's too late for a lot of the crops here. That's unfortunate. But, you know, we'll take rain when we can get it. And, you know, just that's the rain report from the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
You know what that means is when I come visit, I'll have to mow. Mm-hmm.
No, you're going to weed whack. I ride the riding mower from Kenny Holmes. He lets me use his. Yeah, weed whacker.
They say I go blind when I do that.
Everybody have a good week. We're going to join you next August. That's our next show.
Yeah.
It's going to be August 2nd or 3rd.
August
like
2nd.
That. Anyway.
It'll be Saturday.
Have yourself a good week, everybody. So long.
For over 25 years, Belgard has paved the way in the hardscapes industry, providing customers with the tools that enable them to bring their outdoor visions to life. Create your space and your moments with Belgard Room's virtual planner. Visit the outdoor living section on our website to access the Belgard Outdoor Living Spaces Planner at andersonsmasonry.com.